Mayor of London Boris Johnson refuses to pay US taxes even though he was born in America. That's because it's fundamentally wrong to have taxation without repatriation. To find out more, we quickly profile him in our recurring segment, Race to Profile, where we read Wikipedia for you. Boris Johnson was born in New York City, or as he calls it, Travel Card Zone 212. Wikipedia notes he has ancestry from Prince Paul of Württemberg, King George II, and a minister in the Ottoman Empire, because British people love genealogy. Ancestry.com in the US just says you're 164th Cherokee, related to a prince somehow, and you can hang an Irish flag up in your dorm room. He moved to the UK when he was 5 to get a head start on student council primaries. As an adult, he had many long-term affairs with high society women, leading many British men to look at him and think, what am I doing wrong? This is a man who once referred to black people as pickaninnies and spoke of watermelon smiles, which is interesting because I didn't know to be offended by the word pickaninnies until I heard he had said it. He says he was quoted out of context, but in the article he refers to, the context is even worse. As mayor, he introduced the Oyster card across London's transport, a new payment scheme he boldly ripped off of Hong Kong's Octopus card. It wasn't enough you had to take the idea, now you had to name it after seafood. Now he's been called out because as a US citizen, he's supposed to pay taxes on the sale of his home and large foreign income. He called this ridiculous on an interview with America's National Public Radio. If you're going to openly declare you don't pay taxes, why would you do it on a taxpayer-funded radio station? That's like complaining about unemployed artists on a podcast or a YouTube web series. When asked why he didn't give up his US citizenship, he replied, "It's difficult, even though record numbers of Americans are doing it. But a Google search reveals in order to relinquish citizenship, you must prove 5 years of tax compliance. So he won't be leaving for at least 6. The episode comes at a bad time as London is in the midst of a row with the US Embassy, which has not been paying London's congestion charge because it says it has diplomatic immunity against taxes. Look, the guy in Lethal Weapon 2 got away with murder. I think we can let the congestion charge slide. The US has racked up 12 million in congestion charges, showing they are the best in the world at clogging arteries. I predict Boris Johnson will run for Prime Minister, just for the diplomatic immunity on US taxes. For the latest on the latest Band-Aid release, we go to our senior What Passes for Music correspondent, Toby.